Quote, I gave up at that point. And that she was sobbing through her testimony on the stand. She says that she, quote, I undressed. He stood over me until I was completely naked, and he told me to lay down in the bed. He went to the bathroom, so then they're separated, and then he came out naked, and then that is when the alleged rape occurred. And that's terrible. That is terrible. If that was a sequence of events, that would be absolutely terrible. It makes sense, therefore, according to her version of events, that in January of this year, upon hearing news that Harvey Weinstein was asking a judge to move up his appeal, he wants this appellate process to happen as soon as possible, she gave a rather blunt statement to People magazine. She heard that he pleaded citing his leukemia. I don't know if you know that, but Harvey Weinstein has since been diagnosed with leukemia. So he goes back and forth from the hospital and his health is failing. And he described the climate at Rikers prison as a hellhole to the judge. And so Jessica Mann replied with absolutely no remorse or understanding and said, quote, the irony of Weinstein begging for privilege to be released out of his hellhole is not lost on me. She said, the hell he put in my hole will last a lifetime, end quote. Wow, okay, aggressive, a bit graphic. With a statement like that, if you knew nothing about this case, you would have to believe she'd lived through something that was unbelievably horrific. Still, stay with me, okay? You might be a little bit confused by the media's description of a sexual assault that took place over 5 years. 5 years is just a long time. It's half a decade. And so you might have some questions and you might want to fill in the details here. And so I'm going to introduce to you some alternative facts to you regarding the situation. Now, to reiterate the date, it was March 18th, 2013. that her alleged rape happened at the DoubleTree Hotel. March 18th, 2013. Don't worry, tomorrow we're still going to unpack her allegations and go through her testimony, and I will give you guys a timeline as always. But for now, the date you need to know is 2013. And the alleged rape also took place in the morning time. What factually happened after it is definitely confusing. So we know that this rape took place early in the morning in his suite at the DoubleTree. And then what we know via email change is that on the very same day, but that evening at 7:50 p.m., Jessica Mann was emailed a ticket from the Weinstein office paying for her flight to Los Angeles the following day. I want you to take a look at this. This is somebody who works for Harvey. Good evening, Jessica. You see that date, 7:50 p.m. Please find below your new e-ticket for tomorrow. Please be sure to look over all the details to